In CubeIDE, when you run a program, type a code, and sometimes you got here one message. This message is like this: error, and it is coming here sysmem.c, and this is the issue here. So what we'll do, we'll add one line of code and solve this issue. So I type here this one line of code, and now we'll go again project and the build project, and we'll see our problem finish or not finish. So you can see here no red sign, and it is already clear here red sign, and here it was giving some red colors. So for the warnings, no, all are clear. So this is a very simple solution for that one. So how I did this one, this is very simple and easy. Now I will start from the beginning. I will start CubeMX, and I will go to project, new project. I will choose the STM32F103. So that this is the reason I am telling you why this happened, because this MCU F103, when you open is in new CubeMX, it will give some warnings and alarms right like this. So if you choose this one and choose this one, you know what will happen here is also, so it will show like this. So we don't want like that. So we want the pinouts in the proper way, so it will be easy for us graphic. So when you choose here the top one, LQFP64. when you choose, it will give you the proper out looks out. Then go to the sys, and here for the debugging I will use the serial wire. While I select this one serial wire and sysstick, you can see here PA13 PA14 already enabled. Color change, no. PP5 I will choose as a GPIO output, so I choose here GPIO output. If you want to see here, go to the system core, GPIO and PV5. It is shown what is the setting. Then clock configuration, no need to change, this is very basic code. Then project will write same error. Then here I will write the same name, CADDR shift underscore T. And here by writing the name, you cannot put the space, just put the underscore. And here I will choose the tool change, which is CubeIDE. Just it is free from the ST website, and only just login, make one account, login, and you can download and you can use. Not for like other chains, you have to buy the software. This is very free. Then it will open the project and open the CubeIDE. It is telling it is successfully ported. Then our message is here, error. This one, go to SRC, and you can see in the sys here this is C, because once we type, so it is not here anymore. Though we'll go to the main and we'll toggle one LED. So simple is go after the user code begin, and here I will type the code HAL GPIO toggle pin. So general purpose input HAL affection layer, then toggle pin that is on port P and pin number 5, and we'll put here some delay 500 millisecond project, and we'll build project. And if you build project, see it is telling you have some errors. So what is the errors? We'll solve these errors. So this is the error. After the include, I will type here the line type define char CATTR underscore T. And you know why it is happened. This is not a standard in strict C environment. newlib-nano, because new STM32 CubeMX is not reading this one, that's why creating problem. Now we type here. Now we'll go to the project and build project. We'll see the problem is solved or not. So our problem resolved. Here see build finish, error 0 warning, and now this code we can um, flash on our microcontroller. So for that one we go here debug configuration, and in the debug configuration pv5 toggle, and whatever you are writing the code you can debug, and on your this one. Okay, I will close. So I will go to the main here, which we made now. See here also, if you see the sysmem, so here also same lines we already added here, and in the main you can see our code here in the while loop. After the user code begin 3, it is available over here, project. Then here go to the run configurations. In the run configuration, just check here your ST-Link GDB server is here. Only just change the port like this. Normally it is 3333. You increase the numbers. You know why? Because if it is on your project is saved on other hard drive, so it is required. Then you need to click here and scan. It will bring the serial number from the your ST-Link v2, and you can run the code and it will flash on your CubeMX. If some problem occur like this, then you just unplug and again plug the ST-Link v2. This problem will resolve.
This programming with STM32 CubeProgrammer. So you can see this is the pin header, and also you can see here the first one shown 3.3 volt, and the same this header pin I attach here. See, I solder it. Normally it is not coming here. For flashing you need to solder. Then this is the pins, and this is a programmer pins. You can see here like this. So our pins is 3.3 volt, then SW CLR, then ground, then SWD. Now I will connect here. This is the connection for flashing. When I connect, you can see here this light is on. Now it is here. You can see this light also here. So when I will flash, it will blink. Now I will connect this one.
You can see it is showing not connected. Connect the ST-Link v2 with the USB port. See the, and one thing more you need to confirm here, it should be hardware reset. Connect, and you can see here the color is changed, and now it is connected here, right? So this is the procedure. If it is disconnecting, you can disconnect, and if it is here on software reset, you cannot reconnect. Also you can upgrade the firmwares. Okay, and this window will open, then refresh. Okay, then still it is not appear here. Okay, open. So it is telling ST-Link not in DFU mode, so you have to disconnect and reconnect again. You reconnect, then open. Now you see here it is color is changed, it is gray to black. Now you upgrade, it will download the debugger. Okay, and here this is the serial number for this one. Okay, upgrade successful. Now you can close it, and this is the serial number, it is coming here. If you refresh, it will refresh the serial number also, the same serial number it is showing here. And this one port you see, and frequency you can see 4000 kilohertz. Under reset, hardware reset and disable, firmware we show you upgrade, then you connect, its color is changed and hex file is coming here. Even though if you have your own hex file, just open, and if you know the location of the hex file, so this is our hex file here, it is written pp5 toggle. This CubeProgrammer, it is accepting also the bin file, list, hex, elf, all extension it is accepting. You open, you see here it is changed and it is telling the file size, everything, and you can here download and download complete it like this through CubeProgrammer. Hex file you can download. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel.
The procedure is first disconnect, connect again, then the CubeProgrammer connect, it is connected, here our file is there, then download. So the procedure is first disconnect, connect again, then the CubeProgrammer connect, it is connected, here our file is there, then download.